The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a valley surrounded by towering mountains, there lived three billy goats. They were brothers and their names were Little Gruff, Middle Gruff, and Big Gruff. These goats loved to roam the hills and feast on the sweetest, greenest grass they could find. One day, the three billy goats Gruff noticed that the meadow where they grazed was nearly bare. But across a rushing river stood a lush green pasture filled with delicious grass. There was only one way to reach it, a narrow wooden bridge. However, beneath that bridge lived a terrible greedy troll. He had a long whitey nose, sharp yellow teeth and eyes that glowed like embers. He can change his appearance whenever he wants. The troll would not let anyone cross without paying a toll or becoming his supper. The three brothers knew they had to be clever, so they hatched a plan. Little Gruff, the smallest and youngest of the brothers, was the first to step onto the bridge. Trip-trap, trip-trap, went his tiny hoofs on the wooden planks. From beneath the bridge came a horrible growl. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" roared the troll, climbing up his claws, scraping the wood. "It's only I, Little Billy Goat Gruff," said the smallest goat in a trembling voice. "I am just going to the meadow to eat the sweet green grass. Then I shall eat you up," bellowed the troll, licking his lips. "Oh no, please don't," pleaded Little Gruff. "I am too small and hardly a mouthful. My brother is much bigger and tastier. He will be crossing soon." The troll thought for a moment. "Very well," he grumbled, "be gone then," and he let Little Gruff cross. Next came Middle Gruff, stepping onto the bridge. Trip-trap, trip-trap, his hooves were louder than his younger brother. Once again the troll leaped onto the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "It's I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff," said the second brother, standing tall. "I am on my way to the meadow to feast on the fresh green grass. Then I shall eat you up," the troll roared, baring his sharp teeth. "Oh no, don't eat me," said Middle Gruff quickly. "I am not very big, but my older brother is huge, twice my size. He will be crossing soon." The troll's greedy eyes gleamed. "Twice the size? That sounds like a proper feast." He waved Middle Gruff away. "Go on, then, and be quick about it." At last, Big Gruff stepped onto the bridge. Trip-trap, trip-trap. His heavy hooves made the wooden planks creak and groan. Up jumped the troll, even more furious than before. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he thundered. "It is I, Big Belly Goat Gruff," rumbled the eldest brother, standing firm. He was much larger and stronger than the troll had expected. "Then I shall eat you up," the troll sneered, leaping forward. But Big Gruff was ready with a mighty charge. He lowered his huge horns and bashed. He sent the big troll flying into the river below, where he was swept away. never to be seen again. With the bridge now set, the three billy goats Gruff crossed over to the lush meadow. There they ate to their heart's content, growing fat and happy. And from that day on, they never had to worry about the greedy troll again, and so they lived happily ever after.